So thank you very much all the teams, but before we team 3 has just now presented any query clarification needed related to application of blockchain in e-governance. Okay, this e-governance is very close to my heart, so I do a lot of work in the area. They have made a presentation. So any quick clarification? No? Okay. Very nice presentation made by team 3 and all the team. You have made excellent presentation. I have few queries like land record you have talked about. Can we think about selling and buying lands as a commodity? Okay, so commodity, no registration needed, like going to a grocery store and then you buy some items. Similarly, can we sell and buy lands also? Of course, answer should be yes. If we blockchain we can be implemented. Same thing can happen in your vehicles also. Like vehicle third party is needed RTO. So there is no role of now RTO in case if you have secured blockchain implemented in case of buying and selling of vehicles. Okay, so even theft taking place of a particular vehicle will be able, traceability will always be there in case if it gets somebody steals your vehicle. So you need not to worry about, because you'll be able to trace with some details may be there, either chassis number, your transaction happening, or maybe nowadays we have very high-end system implemented in our city, smart city Prayagraj also, that so many number of ANPR cameras are there in case if some stealing or the features or attributes there in the command and control centers that is implemented in our city. If I enter that somebody has lost Pulsar bike, Bajaj Pulsar bike, white in color, and this area, the system will automatically capable enough that automatically will identify which are the places some bikes has been traced with white color attributes like white color, Pulsar, and then two-wheeler and Bajaj. Okay, so that way also, even if you do not know the name, number plate or registration number of the vehicle, will be able to trace it. Okay, so those things are of course there. So that way it is very relevant presentation, and since we are left with only 5 minutes time, so we'll close at around 35. Okay, so 1:35 we'll close. Somebody please help me in connecting this. So quickly I'll summarize in between if you have any query related to the presentations made. Otherwise, we appreciate team 3's presentation. Thank you very much for making it. Other side, okay. So team 3, you mentioned Maharashtra is the first state who has implemented blockchain in certificate distribution. Is it the case? Which year it was done? Team 3, I'm talking to you. Which year it was? Okay. Okay, still should be fine, but no, my study says that Tamil Nadu is the state who has first implemented blockchain in the e-governance. Of course, your case is related to certificate distribution, but record shows that, is it done? कुछ करना है? Display नहीं जा रहा है बेटा. किसका डिस्प्ले है ये? इज इट माई? अच्छा, डुप्लीकेट हो गया. जस्ट अ मिनट. ओके, प्रोजेक्ट affiliate. Okay. Okay, so quickly I'll try to summarize the blockchain. Of course, there are many contents present here, but blockchain impact on digital global economy also it is impacting all the areas. So e-governance already presented, then healthcare we had a presentation, then fintech we had a presentation. So accounting, digital industry, then smart contract, all these areas are getting affected with the help of, or efficiency effectiveness is increasing with blockchain. So application of blockchain, of course, there are many companies in our country also. There are small companies we have already observed in STPI, Software Technology Park of India. There are a number of companies who are working in the blockchain. But this is a list of startup companies who are doing excellent job or serving the society by implementing blockchain in the area of various domains, of course. Okay. So various applications of blockchain. So this is a list of application I have listed just for your benefit that I'll be sharing this set of slides. Okay, so I'll skip few because I have only 7-8 more minutes to go. So use cases of blockchain in finance. Okay, so these are cross-border payment. Someone group 2, you have already mentioned that how the fraud cases of blockchains are fraud cases of payments are can be stopped with the help of, what was the topic given? That was smart check. Okay, so smart check. Okay, so with the help of a smart check can be done. Okay, so third party, like earlier, in case of import export, we used to say that third party certification is needed for the payment. Okay, so bank guarantee was the concept given. Many of you must have heard about bank guarantee, BG. It's a common terminology. So third party, in case if I am sending some item in country abroad, so I need a guarantee that the payment, I'll receive a payment after delivery of the material, because it's a third party. Law of land will not be applicable there. I'll not go and challenge that I've supplied the material, please pay me. Okay, so therefore there is a role of third party. Similarly in blockchain also, blockchain can play the role of third party. BG no more will be required, similar to what the team 2 has made a presentation. Okay, so landing platform. Okay, so by P2P we have already talked about peer-to-peer lending, borrowing, etc. Okay, so invoice management, etc. So fund investment, if I have enough fund, I wish to invest in some lucrative area where I can get some return, so security will be there. I need not to go for highly secured. In case of mutual fund, what we say is small, medium, large. So depending on the how much risk involved, and then how much, always you compensate, like higher the return, higher will always be, risk will always be higher. Okay, so that way we compensate, and therefore we go for some mitigation or hedging of the risk, etc. So that way it is important. The various cases also we have seen, and then I'm just skipping these slides. I wish to seek your attention for this R3.com. Okay, so R3.com is digital trust delivered, is the company who is educating, providing funds, providing various projects, and inviting ideas that how blockchain can be implemented or what innovative application of blockchain can be done. So this is another good platform where we can explore the possibility of contributing our research, or the ideas, innovative idea that we have can be explored there. Okay, yeah, this data I have no mentioning. She has already presented that Maharashtra is the first state who has implemented blockchain in certificate distribution. But as per my knowledge goes, the government of Tamil Nadu is the first state who has not only implementation but also has a policy document prepared. That this is the Information Technology Department, and they call it Tamil Nadu Blockchain Policy 2020. Okay, so they have already implemented and then developed a policy document, because in government we know, all of us we know that it is all driven by the top leader who is there. Okay, so top leader, if the chief secretary of the state would like to implement, will implement, and then after transfer or something happens, some modification changes may be there. Okay, so not necessarily all person holding the post of chief secretary would like to implement the way the other person has implemented. Therefore policy documents are important. So Tamil Nadu is the first state in our country who has developed a blockchain policy for implementation of blockchain, and various area they have blockchain in e-governance, they have already implemented it. Okay, so we also, along with IIM, Indian Institute of Management, Trichy, So we had a project for the implementation, and then we have successfully done few of the works, but due to COVID, we that project got stopped. Okay, but state of course is continuously implementing it. So any quick clarification? 1 more minute I will go, and then maybe I will stop. Okay. So smart city application is another area. Okay, so smart city, there is a application. In a big way, India is coming for the smart city. Number of cities identified as for the implementation of smart city. There is a scope for implementation. Those scopes I have already written here. Then another area, that Creative Commons. Today morning we had a discussion related to implementation of blockchain in IPR, okay, intellectual property right. Or similarly, we have a platform, that Creative Commons, and in Creative Commons what do? We try to protect the digital content available in public domain. Okay, so if I have my set of slides uploaded on public platform, I need to protect it, and then protection ke liye we have various licensing methods. So these are the licensing that CC BY, okay, so CC BY SA, CC BY NC, CC BY ND. So these of course attributes written here. So share alike or non-commercial application, I may like it to be shared with others, but I do not want that the content that I have developed, digital content that I have developed, can be modified. So I do not like that modified content to be shared. So therefore share alike agreement I may give. So that Creative Commons does it. Okay, and then since Professor Babita Madam has also talked about that how YouTube is making use of these technologies, and they are trying to identify the copied document, copied content. So that way it is being done, and therefore further application of blockchain will, like NFT also we have talked about. Okay, so that's one more area, and then other application areas listed here. And okay, so supply chain management also can have blockchain applications. So these are the other areas. Okay, so any quick clarification? Like, I quickly conducted a survey asking the participant of the, today also I wanted to do it, but due to time constraint we are not doing it. So what are the 3 areas where the blockchain being implemented? So education of course is one. Group 3 has presented it, and then we also have a project, so we will also seek your help in that project. Same project that you have presented, we are doing a project. Okay, so we are trying to identify, or the project title goes like this, that application of blockchain in evaluation and grading. So not only only certification, but also evaluation, grading and certification. Okay, so with the national education policy in place, we need to get rid of this evaluation, traditional evaluation method. We have to go for continuous evaluation method. Okay, so every day we need to evaluate the student, their performance, and based on that we need to grade them. So therefore blockchain will be of course helpful, that later on modification changes we should not be able to do, or in case if you are doing for any mistake, need to be recorded. Okay, so that project of course we are doing, it's an ongoing project, and then 4 of the university in the world we are doing. I'm doing with IIT Delhi, and then Swansea University UK, and then one more university, Queensland University UK. Okay, so these are the 4 universities involved into it. So point here is that the education of course comes as an important area for implementation of blockchain. Okay, so with this I think I should close here. Thank you very much for your participation, and any quick clarification needed, 1 more minute we can spend, and then 5 more minutes for Edu coordinator. Okay, any quick clarification? We talked about application of blockchain. It is in continuation to what you have done. Okay, all of you have done excellent work, very good work, and then congratulations for doing it, contributing to the knowledge of blockchain application, and I have tried to summarize it. Any quick clarification needed? If no, then we conclude the day today. Do you have anything to say? Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so concluded the day, and now I'll come to